I remember hearing a quote years ago. It went something along the lines of, if you want to predict your future, you have to create it. So that means if you want to win 2022, if you want to crush 2022, you're going to have to plan for it. Now, I talk to painting business owners every week, talk to hundreds over the last couple of years, and there's a similar issue that pops up again and again and again, and that is lack of planning. More to it though, lack of clarity. And what happens is they tend to run their business based on emotion. Now, I'm not saying emotion is not an important part of business. I think you need a ton of emotion to be able to drive your business, to be able to drive you towards your goals. Having goals and emotional attachment to your goals, I think is critical. However, running your business from day to day, not in accordance to a plan, not in accordance to a strategy that you have predetermined that's going to move you towards your goal, and relying on just emotion to make important decisions can actually move you further away from your goals than you want to be. Just a quick example. I worked with a client a while back and we mapped out his goals, his project planners. We mapped it out really clear what he would achieve and how we were going to get there working together. But after a couple of weeks, after about a month or two, he realized that those goals are not in alignment with what he actually wants. But he'd been working towards that for years. So he'd been doing the day in and day out grind of growth for growth's sake. But what we realized was, when it was written down, planned out and mapped out, and he could see it, could visually see it, that wasn't what he really wanted. It just looked like a ton of hard work. Now, having clarity around your goals, having a real clear plans, particularly at the end of 2021 going into 2022, gives you a better chance of actually moving you towards your intended goal 12 months from now. What we don't want to see is a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5, 7 years from now, you're working emotionally on projects, you keep driving for growth's sake, get busy for busy's sake, but that may not be what your goals are. And like I said before, having emotions to drive you towards your goals is important. Having emotional buy-in for your goals is important. However, running your business not objectively in accordance to your plan and making objective decisions in accordance to where you want to go can take you off that path and keep you busy for busy's sake. So whether you work with me or not, whether you work with someone else or not, that's not the important part right now. The important part is just to understand, take 2, 4, if you can take a whole day out to sit down and review your year, review where you were, where you are now, get really clear on your position right now, have a look into the future 12 months from now, figure out where you want to be 12 months from now, then work backwards on the things that are going to get you there. Write them down, create your own map, create your own blueprint, pin it up. So when you come back into the new year, you don't lose momentum, you pick up where you left off, and you've got a clear outline and plan of what you need to do, when you need to do it, and who you need to get to help you do those certain tasks, certain projects. Stay cool, be well, and see you in the interwebs. Bye.